afternoon not looking too bad, but there is some more rain. It's going to be moving in as we work through the late afternoon and the evening, so if you've got the brighter skies now, do enjoy them. A lovely swirl of cloud. That is the low, and you can see all the cloud here, all the moisture that continues to work in. A few of us managing some brighter skies across the far north of Scotland. It isn't a bad afternoon for you. A few showers, some of them heavy over southern and western parts of Scotland. There's lumps of blue there. And then south and east from that for much of northern England, down to the Midlands, East Anglia. It's a fairly pleasant afternoon. At least it's mainly dry. The fat cloud just begins to work into the far south and east. You can see the wet weather, the blue in the channel, just beginning to work in, and particularly across the far south and west, the darker areas of colour here. This is the next lump of moisture working in. Some heavier bursts of rain working into parts of western Cornwall. Thicker cloud coming up to across parts of Devon. The cloud thickening towards southwest Wales. Bear it in mind for the Ryder Cup. You're okay for the time being. Some heavier showers across the Irish Sea and then to Northern Ireland. It isn't a bad afternoon, just one or two showers here and there. As I say, for the Ryder Cup, you're okay for the afternoon, but as you go later into the afternoon, there will be that wet weather creeping in, some heavier bursts of rain as they finish off there. Of course, all the coverage for that on the BBC. Football-wise, we shouldn't be too bad for our matches from Wigan towards London. Fine and dry, but that wet weather will be creeping its way slowly north as we go through the course of the afternoon. Coverage for these matches also on the BBC. Do bear it in mind, the darker blues, the greens. Met Office is also watching the risk for 20 to 40 millimetres of rain or more with this first surge of moisture working through. Elsewhere, some dribs and drabs of rain, and then we follow it back to the next area of moisture. We're not done yet. 9, 10, 11 to 12 are numbers as we start off the course of Sunday. And they're almost like tied together, the two areas of moisture with a string. We bring this one, another area blue, the darker blue is the greens, and again, between the two we could see 50 millimetres of rain, the risk for some local flooding over southern parts of Britain as this comes through Scotland, Northern Ireland. It's drier for you, probably just seeing a few showers and brighter skies. We're into Sunday afternoon, football-wise. We'll be quite busy. There'll be some showers for the Man City match and also some wet weather, certainly down towards London there. Coverage for these matches will also be on the BBC. And tomorrow, yes, you know what it is. It's the opening ceremonies of the Commonwealth Games in Delhi. It'll be fine weather there, about 30 degrees, looking fairly pleasant. Coverage for that, of course.